ABA, we see the following four skills being taught to our learners. These are referred to as verbal operants. The first one is an echoic, and an echoic is when a verbal response is emitted after a model. Essentially, the speaker repeats what is heard. The next one is introverbals. It's the ability to respond or answer a question without any kind of visual or model. So being able to have a conversation and answer questions like, "What's your name?" are language skills that would fall into the introverbal category. A mand is a verbal request. Anytime an item is requested, like, "Can I have this?" A tact is a label or a name. Knowing the verbal operants is important, especially manding, because usually mands are taught as a replacement behavior for the client to engage in that is different from the behaviors that are maladaptive or problematic in nature that serve the same function. Now, this last one isn't actually a verbal operant, but it is still important to understand, and that is listener responding. So think of listener responding in the context of the operant conditioning example that you first saw with the rat, as outlined by Skinner. In the context of listener responding, the stimulus is not a light. The stimulus would be an instruction, such as clap hands. The behavior of interest would not be pushing the lever to get food, like in the rat example. It would be following that instruction to clap hands. And the rat's reinforcement would be food, but in the human example, it would be the verbal praise or whatever the learner is trying to earn, like toys, tokens, or etc.